it's been almost a month, or over a month since I played it. And I'm so sorry. If you missed the previous episodes, I did upload those to my YouTube channel, so you can go ahead and go check those out there. But right now, if I remember correctly, we are off to save Liara. I do want to warn you, even though it says first playthrough, I do know some things about this game. However, please, um, I'm not going to say please don't spoil, but if I am struggling with something, I do allow you to at least like help out. I will repeat this when more people join in. There's also, um, I am going to try to go for the best possible ending on a Paragon. So I am playing her Paragon. I'm being the goodest good girls. um, and I'm also trying to go for the option with the least amount of death. So if I can solve something without people dying, I can do it without too many people dying. What else? That's really it. So we are just gonna go ahead and get resume. Also, if I'm not doing this blind, if I will actually stop at times to read to see if what I need to, how I answer something, or at least how to get, like I said, I really want the best possible ending. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and because I also do remember that if you don't save Liara right now, and you go off, and then you're like, oh crap, I forgot about Liara. She comes back and she is not happy. So, load screens. I know if I had a PS5, the blue screen probably wouldn't be this bad. Press any button. Another load screen. Alright. So. Alright, I don't even remember who I brought on this freaking mission with me. Who did I bring? Okay, I brought Garrus and Gaiden. Alright, because I think on my PC account I actually brought Garrus and Tali. But we're gonna bring... Oh, it took a different texture to load in. Wow, that was bad. And his helmet, how do they even see in that? You can't even see. Well, I guess he's a cricket person. Alright. I'm still close to a level up. Nice. So, alright, here we go. Alright, hopefully this goes a lot better than it did on PC. Cause, oh my god, I did so bad on this section. I had to use the mod to put a controller in because using keyboard and mouse in this was so janky. Whee! There's no talking. Alright, map. So we're there. Zoom out. So we are there and we're trying to get... Alright, I think we end up facing some enemies over here. Oh my god. Wish I could just play some Stardew Valley music right now. We're going on a field trip, a field trip, a field trip, a field trip, field trip. Oh my god, like I said, I guess, I was hoping I could see something around the bend. But I guess we get closer. We're going on a field trip. A field. Oh! Oh, they're over there. Okay. Well, the radar finally picked some people up. What's this? And I got some XP from looking. Oh, they're here. Oh, they're firing at me. I don't know where they are. Okay. Know what the controls are for this. Okay. That went a lot easier than it did on my PC run of this game, the original PC version. Oh. There's something around the bend.
I don't think we can take that strong point head on.
Ooh! Nice, it's down. Apparently there's something here. Here. Yeah, so by this point when I was playing on the PC version, the original PC version, yeah, my thing was already broken. To the point I literally just got out to start shooting myself. Contain myself. Okay. Do 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 do. Alright. Well, let's see what you guys think about
Remember
this.
to stay hydrated.
Alright, I stayed
At
hydrated.
least it's a dry heat.
Oh, it's the turrets. Oh, it's the turrets. Yeah, we can't take those turrets. So let's just go this way. Let's book it back to the... Yep, here. Nice. Alright, let's go. Oh my god, this back button attachment works so well. And I know it's not supposed to be meant for games like this, but it works so easy. Do, 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 do. Mhm. Nice. Alright. They both leveled up with me. Yay. Alright, let's go over. There's nothing here. They're all dead. Neat. All right. Oop, ran too far. Alright, I think that's everything. Just check here. Grab those. Alright, let's get back into the car. together. Oh wow, they're firing from all the way over here. This is over here, I guess. Bro, what in the world is that thing? Okay. Come this way. Hi, God's Disciple 66. How you doing? Yep, I'm finally playing Mass Effect again. How are you doing? Hi, Bianc. How you doing? Ooh. Is there anything here? Why would you have such a big open space and nothing be here? Huh. Okie dokie. The Mako, yes. I was just saying earlier that this is actually a whole lot easier to control on PS4 instead of like the native PC on the original version, because I actually had to use a mod to get controller support for that, because the original PC release of Mass Effect did not have controller support. So, yeah. So I guess also probably contributes to the jankiness. I just didn't want to like slam stuff on my keyboard as I tried to play. Beep beep. I can't run them over. Oh well. Oh yeah, the command controls are a whole lot better. Like I was saying earlier, was that So I usually have the Mako completely damaged when you meet that first like little checkpoint with the, and I literally sometimes I have to hoof it all the way here, or I have to be careful. I have to like get out. Like I would be usually like. Yeah, I would be usually like getting out of the Mako and like actually going down there and fighting these dudes and running back up because the Mako was so damaged. But yeah, it controls so much better. I'm guessing there's a fast travel point up there. Jammed.
On my way.
The one thing I hate are those little loading sections, which apparently don't exist on the PS5. Like, they're really super short. Ow! In front of me.
Targets down.
To me!
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm actually trying to figure out how do I switch my weapons again? There we go.
Now it gets fun!
What are you talking about? Right there. Oh, there's a laser. Alright, I might do have to like switch to my sniper rifle. Shooting at dude. There we go. Me using sniper rifles that I'm not really proficient in sniper rifles. And now I finally have it unlocked. Alright. One of the most useless items in the game is the Medichip. Yeah, but I usually at least try to get some healing. Alright, so I unlock sniper rifles. Right. Advanced first aid. And then Garrett's got adrenaline burst. Alright,
All
cool.
clear.
Are they really, Kaiden? Because you said it earlier, and I got shot in the face. See? They're not clear. Oh my god, they rifle. See, Kaiden? They were not clear.
Perimeter secured.
Are you sure? Because see, there's someone still shooting at us.
Perimeter clear.
Are you sure, Garrus? Because that's not clear. Here.
All targets down.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Because once again, you said that before. I actually have no idea where I'm going. I'm going up this way. Okay. Also, as I said earlier, this is not a blind playthrough. I will be stopping at times. You will see me hit pause so I can actually look and read about what I need to do next. It's Lickers! God, I hate these things. I forgot about them. Oh, Garrus died! What? Where did Garrus die at? Shields turned up.
More shields.
Oh! Everybody died! How do I take this thing down?
That's it. Bag him attack.
Hey, you guys are back!
Charging up. This should slow him down.
laser coming from? Okay. Hold on. Options. Controls. Because I think I have grenades. I need to first. How's it going? Oh yeah. So I let the boys die. That was something. How do you? I don't even remember how to take this out. And there's still one thing still alive. Right here. It's right here somewhere. Alright.
Perimeter secured.
Are you sure? Cause Jesus. I'm just making sure there's nothing to get. Alright.
Rally
Securing
round.
point.
On
I'm
me.
on my way.
Okay, sorry, I am trying to figure out the controls. Why am I doing this when I have the manual right here? Oh, my copy of Overwatch fell out. I have the controls right here. Duh. This whole time, I forgot. Alright, so holster weapon, weapon wheels L1. So. Right. Strafe, move, crouch. Power wheel? Shoot. First aid, melee, grenades. Grenades is okay. I feel like a dummy. So I forgot that they gave you the, if you got the physical version of the game, they gave you the control layout. I may be stupid. Yeah, so they gave you the control layout for all three games. So how the match, since it's, yep, Mass Effect 2, and then Mass Effect 3 is on the other side. Yep. And I got a 20% coupon code for the BioWare store, which I haven't used yet. Hold on, my computer went to sleep. I have to look at it to make sure the stream doesn't die on me. Oop. There we go. Alright. And we're back. Nice. Cool. Alright. Let's go down the hole. Alright. Who's next down there? Alright. Who's next? Come on. I'm right here. You don't have to come upstairs.
Locked on. We got them all, Shepard.
Okay. So what wheel is this? This is in close quarters. Wish they added more menus to the app, to be honest. Well, I'm playing on easy, so there might actually be more people when you play on a different difficulty.
I've never visited a Prothean ruin before. Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
What do you got to say?
Just lead the way.
What do you got to say?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, let's go. Yeah. Mass Effect loading elevators. The infamous loading screen elevator. Alright. Oh. Let me open this. Got some meta gels. Nice. Oh.
Countermeasure deployed.
What the?
Securing port.
Right, nice.
The tiles in those holes remind me of a bathroom floor.
What does that mean, Gaiden? They remind you of the bathroom floor? Oh, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and pull this out.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please? Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara Tassoni, I presume?
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth, beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
So if I had brought the other dude, he would have been like...
I'm here if you need me.
He probably would like... Krogan. Mining laser control.
Hostile spotted.
Not what I wanted. Who else is firing at us? What are you shooting at? He's dead. Okay, area not clear of enemies. I do remember this thing over here that I couldn't open when I was playing on my PC version because of how weird the encryption is. The encryption system on PC is so weird. Like, yeah, move your mouse through all of this. There we go. The action button wasn't appearing. I believe Liara is actually Kat's like favorite character. I can't remember. Ah. There we go. Over here.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime.
Another way for
That
I can
button
see your
should shut
wifey.
down my containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
You think?
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
Is that the Krogan
These
people?
ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Oh. Oops.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Not much margin for error.
Wasn't there a Krogan you just told us about? Oh, that's probably what these boxes are for. Can't move. I love that. Alright, at least the NPCs know they're breaking out there.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Charging up.
Why will I think these things take long? I don't know. Well, no, so what happens is that, remember, Saren Windsor, so you end up, apparently what I've heard, at least when I've never encountered this, is that if you don't save her, like, now, and you go off and do whatever stuff, like, crap happens to her. Imagine being, she implies that she's been stuck in that defense for, like, a couple of days now. Where's Joker? I mean, where's Kaiden? Yeah.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused. unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate.
And also being stuck in a
I need some time
thing.
to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the north.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Neat. Alrighty. So, we're gonna do some side questing. We got Liara. I'm not going on any, cause like, all right. So right now, squad. Oh, I can level up. Electronics. Alright, cool. Alright, let's do a save. We're gonna do a nice save here. But yeah, so we're gonna do some side questing. But first, let's talk to folks. Let's talk.
Yes, Commander?
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's. We were one. Of course, the only reason the colony was still standing was because of you, Commander. I can't believe you held out as long as you did.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, let's go talk to Heat Load Monitor. Huh. Let's talk to Joker. Let's see what he has to say.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to... Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get... The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Another heat load? Alright, so Kaiden's here. So awkward.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice.
Please don't hit on me.
Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to Element Zero in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. Bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I wanted to get to know you a little better, that's all. Thanks for the talk, Kaidan.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
No, I don't. We'll talk again later.
God.
I'll
oh my God! Please don't tell me.
Process that, Commander.
Please don't tell me I accidentally did this.
Yeah, I'd like that.
No. Oh my God! No. 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 Oh, I think I messed up a tiny second there. I was trying to be nice. That's what happens when you Paragon too much. Yeah, I just don't want... Look, I'm trying not to be completely, utterly rude. Because he told me something completely personal about himself. I'm like, okay. I should have said, oh yeah, I do this for everybody. Because I'm about to do this for everybody. Because I'm sorry, I like my Bugman too much. And Tali.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs
No,
were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vakarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies.
Wow, Ashley.
We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
Well, you sound like one of those Terra Firma party pamphlets, Chief.
Terra Firma is a pack of jackals. The founders had ideals. These days they just play off xenophobia and bigotry.
What do you think you're doing?
I hope my reasons are more rational.
What do you think?
My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
All right, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
Ashley!
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump,
there is a
I say
level
how high.
on it.
You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
I will be kissing
You never know,
the
Commander.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it.
Is
Too bad
that
those
why?
ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Bro, what was that? Okay.
Are you people really
We're
down?
sure not. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in
Lots
our
of species have left their
But
home.
they go to We're not settlers, so we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never
What
go
can you tell me about the general?
All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? To ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure? It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright, so there's Garrus here.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec?
That's a good question. There were several reasons.
Like what?
Probably I guess my father had some... I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest.
I think this
He's
is actually
taking
in
my
the
resignation pretty
the novel.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Hey, I got a bunch of XP from that. Alright, so if I remember correctly, Tali is down here. And I guess the Yar is in the med bay. Yep, Tali is down here.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really... The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
I for sure thought it was going to XP from that. That was a brand new conversation. Oh well. Oh my god. It's being so slow. Does that mean... Is it taking forever to load? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I definitely have... Niece is getting this game soon, or I think Lake Shane is going to get it for her. And one of the things I am going to ask her is... How fast is this... How fast is this run? Where's Liara?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am
I'm guessing Denise will risk...
I know you took a chance bringing me aboard the ship.
I don't know.
I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers. But I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past,
The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
That was too mean.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Joke.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people.
Oh.
Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her. And this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are.
Well, that's kind of sad.
But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Huh. Well, that was some good knowledge on Asari culture. Alright, Dr. Choco, you're standing up now.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you...
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright. Yeah, I should probably save. I do not know her Asari co-parent, actually. That is actually one thing I don't know about her. You're not gonna spill it? Okay, thank you. Don't spill it. Across the terrestrial world. I have a Krypton and Xenon. It's silica and positive. So flyaway probe in multiple areas is created with Agu. Closer investigation revealed that these are millions of elaborate crypts, still used around the surface. A long extinct space frequency called the Zeloff. Many human universities wish to avoid our excavation. Council law holds great significance. However, the matter has been tied up in court as for a decade.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nassana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Okay. I mean, I'm not going right now, though. Let's see. Termite is a draw point because of light, magnesium, and silicates. The world's created the impact with another body and system. Termite's been egg field is non-existent. It makes it impossible for ships to dump, drive, charge, orbit. That said, Termite's minuscule galaxy allows for even cruiser-sized vessels to land safely on the ground, direct ground. Okay. The setting competition in the crust appears to an atmosphere thick enough to support some form of liquid with catalyst strip through it. The Reapers probably did this.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Storm is called Wild Desert Silicon Sand. Only a few areas, indigenous rocklands for deep ice choke wind. Its orbit is congested with degrees. Inward the gas giant to a high rate of meteor. Alright, let's go. Alright, so who to take? Trying to decide who to take. To take Tali? Rex? Or just... Alright, neat. Okay, I got a trophy. Alright, so I need to look at a map. We're gonna set that as our destination. I think... Oh, I remember this. There's worms. There's sandworms. I remember this.
Yes, ma'am.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Those are Admiral Kahoku's men. We need to tell them what happened here.
So wait. So, but where's their ship? We should probably get rid of this distress beacon.
Just lead the way.
Yeah, quick breakfast. Okay. While you do that, I'm gonna go map. And then... Alright. By Solarian? What's the identification tag? How did it here? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Oh man, my electronic skill's too low. Wow, okay. Alright, so I just gotta put a pin in this one for later. Hundreds of captured moons. Most last only a few thousand years before being ejected, dragged into the atmosphere, ripped apart by tall forces. Added the chaos of hazardous best to show that military grade kinetic barriers suffer impacts. Its massive gravity well tugs many asteroids from the outer belt inward, past the orbit of Atalian. Small distance, small terrestrial with a trace of atmosphere, methane, water, ice, and calcium with traces of light metals. During the Alliance Pirates Pressure campaign in the 2160s, the Batarian Ilium was caught with his frigate Turians grounded. A suitable colonization by the Volus, negotiations between the systems line during Harker have made good progress. Warning, level 1 pressure hazard. Shirilla has a very dense atmosphere of mammalian oxygen. Surface me. Assistance to silicon-based oxygen. Well, let's freaking go. Alright. It's just running recovered. It's not clear you live here, but it seems to be abandoned for some time. The container held modelings of one of Maitre DeLong's writings. Alright. Okay. Oh, that's a plot thing. We might as well get rid of it now. Let's go. Back to this. Oh, wait a minute, there's something over this way.
Just lead the way.
What is this? I'm almost on top of it too. Oh, okay. Why do you guys have your guns out? What's here? Alright. Hey. We are in a facility. Garrett. These are just pirates. Flavor? Oh yeah, that was a sorry. I think the other person we took out. Discovering the Desari leading these slavers and the son of the foreign ambassador and Nasilda are sisters. Oh. So I actually never got that on my when I was playing on PC. I actually never came in here. I do know I did meet with the biotics. But I forgot how you meet them. Break it. Take that. Oh, that's just to shoot that. Yeah, we're just doing some side questing first because we have a bunch of quests. That's some exploration. where I get to Normandy, but I think there is like a quest in this system, the Albotal system. Hold on. Hydra system in the Argos Rogue Cluster. Like the Hanar Home World, Proteus has more than 90% ocean cover. Pilot program is studying the possibility of colonies below the worst effect of the weather. Seriously? Well, for helium-3 mining. That was like a... I've seen only a cursory examination on the Pro. Okay, so there's nothing in this system, and can't land on anything. Yep, so one... Yep. Also, this view is so cool. But yeah, also, if this is the right view I'm looking at, so Earth should be like right here. The solar system where we are should be like right here in the outer band. Because if I remember correctly from school, is that our solar system is on one of the outer bands. As you get closer to the center of the galaxy, everything gets older. I think... Oh, they did the galaxies right, too. I didn't have a really good chance to look at them. Before. Wow. And just think, those little dots are not stars, the distant ones. They're most likely more galaxies. Not looking here, but I'm looking out the outside. But yeah, so that's probably the Pinwheel. And that other spiral galaxy down there is probably Andromeda, which we'll probably get to later. Alright, what's here? Neat. Only a single flyby was... A Jupiter brain of planets on a supercomputer. Indication that massive salts are deep within its atmosphere, too regular to be found to be anything natural. Believe that an ancient spacefaring race disposed of their weapons of war by dumping them into the planet. The last attempt to reach the establish what was deep anomalies were tragically wrong, and with the crew of 12 being trapped and crushed in the Jastring's Slayer atmosphere. A strange object orbiting planet Chief Engineer Adams and Tally tried to unsuccessfully determine its origin. They did find one of Matriarch's writings stored within. Okay, cool. At least I got one of the Matriarch's writings. Terrestrial world. Oh, before we land, let's check this out. Driven is a modest terrestrial world with an atmosphere composed of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of nickel and with deposits of silver. Driven's environment is relatively mild, but scarcity of water similarly enabling substance has prevented development of any biosphere. Exogenic Corp recently performed a test impact on a single water ice comet into the surface. The step of a long-term plan to thicken the atmosphere and introduce water into the environment. The survey team is on the surface monitoring the geological and meteorological effects on the test impact. Most of the water released is still in the form of atmosphere as vapor. Thick cloud banks have formed. This is never an indication that the arid world will soon see its first rain. The survey team's progress is hampered by frequent mechanical failures in their GPS satellites. Let's go check them out. Since there's no ruins or anything, and we might need the tech. I'll bring Rex and Ashley when we need muzzle. Alright, we're here. Let's go to the closest one, which is here. We'll go on counterclockwise. Survivor. The palm is empty except for a small terrier flag of the Numen's colony insignia. Alright. And then there's something else over this way. What was this? This record. There's something here. Is the Mako just parked on top of it?
You lead, I'll follow.
Yep. So I don't know what's here. The marker says that there's something here, but I guess that was the pressure moth. Never thought I would see those outside of Borderlands. Alright.
Nobody's been here for a while.
Interesting, they're supposed to be here. Did the Thrasher Maw kill them?
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
We should check out the excavation site. Could be some answers there.
There's something wrong with my X button. There we go. Triangle button was getting little. I do remember this. Might. I gotta get some compressed air. Ugh. My... Sorry, the reason I'm doing that is that my triangle button is being a little stiff. Oh, these are husks. Oh...
unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
Wow, these poor people. Okay, so what am I supposed to do with this? Oh, there we go. Go that way. That accounts for all the Eco-Genii survey team. They were converted to starving us by devices similar to those used by the Geth on Eden Prime. How they became to be buried on this frontier world so far from Geth territory is a mystery. Yep. For them. They most likely uncovered some Reaper thing. That's probably what they found, was a Reaper. Like Reaper technology. That's all I can think that they could have found. What do you think about this, Telly?
I'm right here.
Okay. Thank you for being right there. The thing is, why didn't Exokami, like, say anything? They're like, oh yeah, they're just here to observe, to make sure everything is cool and everything. And I'm like, okay, have you checked on them? sending tight beam signals to the user orbit to 13 GPS satellites, causing them to crash nearby. Huh, who put that there? There's an enemy at that ruin. My skill's still too low. Oh well. Alright, we can return to the Normandy. Alright, I have enough time to explore another system.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, we've got a situation that requires your expertise. A group of fanatical biotics have kidnapped the chairman of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies. Their freighter sustained damage and is dead in space. Get in there and take them down.
What kind of resistance should I expect?
The biotics were seen loading equipment into the freighter. Expect traps and combat drones. Nothing you can't handle.
What are the biotics asking for?
They're L2 biotics, and most of them are suffering major side effects from the implants. The subcommittee denied a request for reparations to all L2 biotics. Apparently they'd like the chairman to reconsider.
What's the priority on saving the chairman?
Saving him would be my preference, but we must make it clear that these tactics don't work, Commander. Your top priority is to neutralize the biotics.
Understood, Admiral. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate you taking the time, Commander. I'm sending you the last known coordinates of the freighter. Good luck.
This is what I do. This is what I do remember. There's a Kowloon class of human design configured for mixed freight and passenger hauling. It's making a hard burn for cover of an asteroid color. Owner. Alright, so I know who to add to my boarding party. We're gonna add old dude here. Darn. I can't cheese this one.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Oh, I got stuck.
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all gonna regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
Think about this. Burns is the one man who can help you.
Yes, if you release me, I can take another look at the reparations request.
What, we're supposed to trust you?
I'm an L2, like you. Trust me. The commander can make sure that Burns follows through.
Sure, you promise us freedom and say everything will be fine, but as soon as we surrender, you'll double-cross us.
I'm not promising to let you go. All I'm saying is that Burns will take another look. Right, Burns?
Absolutely. I had no idea that the L2 biotics were this desperate. If I'd known, the reparations will come. For whatever it's worth. I promise that.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
A 5th Fleet cruiser will be by shortly to pick you and the prisoners up.
Oh my god. Like, his face looks so bad. Hey, Gaiden, what do you think about this? Gaiden. Okay, never mind.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me.
I mean, I don't really care about you. Okay. Yeah. Rest in peace to those biotics I just, like, murked. This whole place is like a maze. If I didn't know where I was supposed to go, I would have been extremely lost. And the dude would have died. What about this one? Neat. What a nice resolution. Everybody lives.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
That sounds so much like Optimus Prime. This is no doubt due to the Star Freonita capturing the majority of the mass during the nebular collapse that created the system. Is no particular interest aside from Neptune. Neptune is a small terrestrial planet. Then has carbon dioxide and krypton with all the words of Fortuna, the surface is scorching hot. Its crust mainly consists of silicated laced iron. Juntama is a small broiling terrestrial world. Then atmosphere. I don't know if I saw this with the surface scorching hot, mainly composed of sulfur. Alliance Defense notes several ships have been spotted cruising near with transponders turning off. While the Alliance is in the one, unidentified vessel rabbited into faster by light. Jet was lost when it obscured the light trace in the fuse of the Yasanzi ash. So that was most definitely a Geth. Scans circa derelict freighter, mystery orbitals clay. Scholars team boarded the vessel and determined it had been attacked by raiders. The little value on board proceeds to the Prothean data disk. Nice, a data disk. Alright, I'm just making sure before I zoom back out again.
Commander, incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
What makes this uncomfortable?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
It's in the Voyager cluster. That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get there?
I don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it there. It's also possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
You can land on here? Advenium is a small terrestrial world with extremely thin atmosphere in common dioxide and krypton that this planet has suffered sufficient mass to obtain a much thicker atmosphere. Most of it's blasted away. Sleep. The red giant Amazon is a long period variable star, currently at the nadir of a 6-year cycle. The energy output doubles. The crust is mainly composite of aluminum with deposits of tin. Most of the surface is coated with a fine silica dust, which easily penetrates the smallest cracks to foul machinery. Alright, before we do that, since that's the landable one, let's check out this next one. Survey. Super terrestrial worlds. Start of the list. Polonium. Alright. It's a normal terrestrial world, nearly twice the size of Earth. Minus Mars, arid, mix of craggy basalt. Gravity wells deep enough that has collected nearly a dozen small satellites to capture asteroids. The surface is scarred by many large impact craters, marking the final place of other captured asteroids. While scanning Sibian, you discovered a large mine grid in geosynthetic orbit. With the help of the navigator Presley, your recon team recovered a small unmanned probe marked with the Quantum Outpost insignia. Okay. Gas giant. Okay. Medal of Exploration 2. Oh my god, look at that sun.
Mineshaft. That's the source of the...
Suspicious.
I agree. This thing didn't crash. Somebody moved it here.
They may not know what they have. Let's find it before they set it off.
Oh, this is related to what we just did.
That was a detonator, Commander.
Oh, that scared me.
Shepard, at last.
You have me at a disadvantage.
You don't remember me. No matter. I remember you. I never forget anyone I've fought. My name is Ilanos Heliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
In most criminal organizations, it's the one who's recognized as the most successful.
That's correct. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator. The one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed because of you. Your damnable holding action.
Okay, I can call the Normandy.
It doesn't have to be like this, Halliot.
Empty words from a dead woman. Goodbye, Shepard.
Orders, Commander.
We've got air and light, and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
What? I don't know. Didn't I just solve it? You saw me do it, right? I did it correctly. Apparently I blew this ship up. Okay. Hold on. We are actually going to fix this right now. Alright, so this is Espionage Pro. Alright. Mass Effect. Espionage Probe. Alright, the selling bomb showing 3 hard points in the probe, each volume indicating an Omni gel. So I have to disarm 3 things. Okay. apparently I can get this mission like on Pharos, but remember when we looked at Pharos, like I was like, oh, we'll get this back to this.
Mine shaft. That's the source of the signal.
Suspicious.
I agree. This thing didn't crash. Somebody moved it here.
They may not know what they have. Let's find it before they set it off.
Affirmative.
I'm doing a safety save now.
That was a detonator, Commander.
Shepard. At last.
You have me at a disadvantage.
Don't. My name is Eli. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of...
In most criminal...
That's correct. The one who kills the most men. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a...
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motive. The one blamed when it failed because of you. Your damnable holding action.
My crew will come for me.
Oh, let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
We'll find a way out of here.
I rather doubt that. Goodbye, Shepard.
Orders, Commander.
We've got air and light, and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another...
Okay, bomb disabled.
Yes, ma'am.
over here. Don't start shooting, don't start shooting, don't start shooting. Shooting, don't start shooting, don't start shooting, don't start shooting, don't start shooting. Let's get this. There we go. To draw you here, just him at least. Now you're above ground. You're trying to get out of here. Rip him. But I'm different. Bro, he is burnt. What? Turian spotted long from anything that appears to have been here for quite some time. On the body is a book of drawings, including one of the severe eyes. Remember, I attempted to do that with the... Oh, this shot is pretty. Hold on. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. I don't think there's anything else here. Mercenary camp, the ruins. Yeah, let's go. But yeah, I'm actually going to end the stream here. We're going to do some side questing tomorrow because we have all of these. Well, this one requires me to go back to Citadel. This one also requires me to go back to Citadel. But yeah, we're gonna do some more exploring and side questing. No problem. Like I said, tomorrow, yeah. So I'm probably gonna do it. I'm also probably gonna play this on Friday as well. And then Saturday will just be Overwatch on PS4 just to get the Hanzo skin. The others should be back by Saturday, but who knows? They actually might be exhausted, so I might be soloing it. And then, of course, Sunday will just be PC Overwatch. But yeah. I meant to do 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and of course Tuesday I ended up playing Stardew Valley for like 4 or 5 hours. Haven't bought it because it's so expensive. Yeah, it's still expensive even when it goes on sale here. Like the sale for it is usually only about $5 off, and I'm like, that's not really a sale. Like, it's actually cheaper for me to actually the physical version has gone on sale more than the digital PS4, Xbox, and PC versions of this game. So, but yeah. Alrighty, but yeah, so this is where we're gonna leave off at. I'm gonna actually do a safety save here. And if there's anyone you want me to raid, just tell me. If not, I will pick someone. But yeah, so we're gonna do some more side questing tomorrow. So, like I said, we probably won't get back to the plot until I get through some of the side quests. So let's see who is on. Refresh this. Yep. RPG Limit Break is on. They're playing Dragon Quest. Yeah. So we're gonna do RPG Limit Break. They're playing Dragon Quest. Just gonna go ahead and just raid them. Oh, they're playing old school Dragon Quest too. So, alrighty guys, have a nice night. I'll see you guys tomorrow with more Mass Effect. I'm gonna try at least start earlier so I can get further. But 3 hours and 25 minutes is good. Good night, everybody. You guys have a very, very nice night, day, afternoon, whatever.